Welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a love reading for singles for the sign of Taurus regarding who's coming towards you in love, romantic love. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so if it does not sound familiar, if it does not fit your situation, then it is not your story. It is a future-oriented reading, therefore some of this might not sound familiar, but otherwise if it does resonate, or if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I would appreciate that. Otherwise we're going to get started. Alright. I'm using one of the decks that I bought a while back. I love the deck, but it's gigantic. But I kind of felt drawn to use it today for you. So we're going to try this out. Alright, we're going to start out with the person. Who is the person coming towards you? Taurus. Who is coming towards Taurus regarding romantic love? Who is coming towards Taurus, please? Oh. That's what I was forgetting. Timer. Tell me who's coming towards Taurus, please, regarding romantic love. Alright, 3 shuffles. That's 1. Oh, that's too many. 2. I'm going to try that again. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Could be somebody that is really struggling right now. This is the 5 of Pentacles. Keep in mind, if any of you like know tarot or enjoy looking at, or just enjoy tarot, this deck is actually it's called 78 Tarot, and there's 78 artists doing each card, so that's why there's no cohesiveness as far as like art style. But this is carnival theme. So your person may be struggling through something. Maybe they're financially struggling, maybe they're on the brink of homelessness, maybe they feel ostracized from their family, their friends, maybe they're struggling with addictions or something like that. We'll see what that is. Next card, we're going to do the main cards and then we're going to clarify afterwards. Oh, shush. 1 second, let me skip this ad. Okay. So the next card is the biggest challenges or obstacles. It could be on their side, it could be on yours, or it could be a mutual energy that could potentially prevent or just block the connection between the two of you. So what is the biggest challenge or obstacle between Taurus and the person that's coming towards them, please? What is the biggest challenge or obstacle at this time between Taurus and this person? Alright. 1, I prefer when they pop out, but these are so big. 2, I actually have to hold them harder because they will slip right out of my hand. Like, look at this. That's my hand compared to a normal size. Okay, that was 3. Alright, so the biggest challenge is the moon. That's Cancer energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but mainly Cancer. It could be like depression, especially because they do have that 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if you could see him there. Like having a breakdown, really having a hard time, feeling overwhelmed, possibly rejected. With the moon there, this could talk about mental health issues. It could talk about trauma, kind of subconscious pain that we keep hidden or buried, the stuff we don't like to look at, we don't like to think about. It can represent what's hidden, what's unknown. So we'll look at that too. Next is, what does this person want in regards to relationships, or what do they want when it comes to you? What do they truly, genuinely want, wish, desire with you, or in relationships in general? What are their true motives and intentions in coming towards you or getting involved in a commitment? Please, what does this person want? What does this person truly want? 1, 2. I even did get a popper. How about that? 3. Oh, 2. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, okay. So we have the Emperor, or excuse me, the Empress and the Chariot. So that is Taurus, Libra, but also Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. We've got 2 cards there now that represent Cancer, but it does not have to be that sign. So they want to move forward either with you in general or with somebody that they deem of high value. They want to get on the same frequency, the same wavelength, and they want to be abundant, they want to prosper, they want to feel confident, or just create a life of happiness but also luxury. That's what the Empress provides, but is also nurtures. Very abundant, fertile, creative person. It is considered the wife card, so they could want a wife, not just a fling. If they are a woman, they could want someone to be of their stature, at their level. So that's what they want. What can they provide? I prefer 1, please. What does this person bring to the table? What can they provide to you in a relationship? What can they provide in a relationship? What can this person offer? Or what does this person have to offer in a relationship? Or what do they have to offer to you? Tell me, what does this person have to offer, Taurus? Okay, 1. It's 2. And 3. Damn. Yeah, this 8 of Swords, I think it stems back to this. I think maybe the moon's on both sides. Maybe it's on your side, or just... I'm going to say it's on their side. It could be the both of you. It could be your side. But apply it to where it fits. So if you know that this is yours, then claim it. Acknowledge it. But I think they're struggling a lot. But a lot of what they're struggling with, they keep underneath the surface. That's showing up. I mean, it's very... I guess juxtaposed. It's kind of what they want and what they can offer are not matching up here, because they have the 8 of Swords for what they can offer, meaning that they're like mentally blocked. They're challenged in a way that makes it feel or seem as if they are stagnant, they are stuck, they are trapped, they are bound. So we're going to look at that. That might mean that they don't have a whole lot to offer right now, and I want to say it's because right now they're in the 5 of Pentacles. But we'll see how that plays out. They could go on a different route. Alright, so how are they going to offer? How are they going to show up? What action are they going to take What are they going to say? What are they going to do? What action can you expect this person to make towards you? How are they going to come towards Taurus? Okay, tell me, how is this person going to approach Taurus? How are they going to show up? What are they going to actually? Okay. Four of Wands. Okay, they're going to show up as if they have it all together. This is where their energy is. This is the challenge and obstacle. And then this is how they're showing up, as very stable, very safe, very reliable, very consistent. The Four of Wands is all about consistency, but as you can see, she's also holding masks. Well, I think you can see. Like they have a mask for every situation. You don't know, maybe you don't quite know which version of them you're going to get, or they apply the necessary mask to the necessary or appropriate situation. But they are going to show up as if they have everything, they have their stuff together, basically. Alright, let's look at your advice. What are your messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, and advice for Taurus regarding this person, regarding the situation, how everything plays out? Only what serves towards Taurus's best interest, greatest good, highest potential, please. What do they need to know, understand, acknowledge, do, not do? What is your advice for Taurus, please? Alright, that's one. 2, 3. Magician. Well, we'll see how that plays out. That's that could be kind of like a be careful what you wish for kind of thing. Be careful what you're manifesting. We'll see how that plays out. But use everything at your disposal to create a reality that you want. I will say that this person is not being 100% authentic or genuine just because all of this is behind them and this is the way they're showing up. But we're all a little guilty of, showing our best. I mean, to be fair, there are people that don't care what others think, and they are 100% genuine, even if it might not appeal. But, alright, let's look at the probable outcome. Probable because tarot cannot dictate free will, nor should it. And also this is a general reading, so it's not going to play out the same or even at all for some. But what is the probable outcome here between Taurus and the person that's coming towards them, please? 1, 2, Justice. I think whatever the outcome is, it'll be the outcome that suits the situation. It will be what is deserved. Because justice can talk about karma. We'll see how that plays out too. Let's see what's on this. We got an angel and a devil. So it could be balancing up the dark and the light. We'll see. I did kind of get that from the Magician. Like maybe you could help this person not solve all their problems, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, overall long-term real-world potential between you and this person. What is the real-world long-term potential What is the potential between you, Taurus, and the person that's coming towards you? Tell me about the potential between Taurus and this person, please. No, I'm not doing 3. What is the potential? 1, 2, 3. Page of Cups. Okay, there is potential, but I think it would take this Magician a lot of work, a lot of willpower, like mind over matter. It would take a little bit of fidangling to the way the boy is pulling, he's practicing his magic, and that's Magician. So let's start clarifying. All right. Actually, let me make sure this is good, and then we'll start clarifying. Oh yeah, we can definitely adjust. Sorry, that was annoying. Okay. Alright, who is this person? I'm gonna get my advice out of the way. Immediately. Okay, tell me about this person coming towards Taurus, please. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for who this person is. 5 of Pentacles could talk about just losing a job, a home, a relationship. Maybe they've lost something very personal to them, or someone even. They could be surrounded by rejection. Tell me about that 5 of Pentacles, please, for who this person is. Almost had one. 10 of Wands. 1, 2, I don't like it. 1, didn't feel right, sorry. 2, I didn't even look at the card, I just know I didn't like it. Alright, that's 3. Oh, 4, wait, yeah, 4 of Cups. Yeah, this person could definitely be suffering from some mental health issues, or just complete dissatisfaction with your life, with how things are going, with how things are, like their life they could be going through some definite ups and or downs, mainly. Not ups and downs, just downs. Look at how 2 different decks, but both figures are kind of like, you know, they've lost the will to, they're both kind of crouched over, almost in like a position of complete and utter defeat, feeling very defeated. Tell me more. Tell me more, please, with the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Tell me more, please. I think this person is really, they could, yeah, if this is who they are, that they could be someone that has struggled their entire lives. So this, yeah, this could be someone that has struggled for a very long time, or since basically childhood, with depression, sadness, unhealed wounds, trauma. Alright, tell me one more. 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, that's 1. 2. Oh, damn. Yeah, this person is, oh, they're miserable. Three of Swords, pain, heartbreak, sorrow, loss, disappointment. This is all pain. This person is in a lot of pain. Now, I don't want to be unfair to this person, but I'm noticing that every single one of these figures, they're seated. So maybe this person doesn't do a whole lot to help themselves. Or maybe they just feel so overwhelmed and overcome by grief and sadness and pain and hurt that they physically feel like they can't move. I mean, this person could even be like unwell, like physically they could have like a lifelong or serious illness or health issue as well. Why is all this pain here? Tell me, why is all this pain here? Obviously this is a general reading, so it could be different, or it will be different for everyone. But maybe we can get a specific message that for someone will be very relevant. Tell me, why is all this pain here for who this person is, please? Got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Hierophant, and the, oh gosh, abandonment. Abandonment. I'm getting abandonment. The loss of, maybe this person was adopted or given up for adoption. Maybe they've been dealing with that their whole entire lives, just feeling unwanted. It could be that the mother, this is a very specific storyline, but the mother did look for this person, but she couldn't find them. I say that because of the way she's calling out. But it could be, you know, that this person felt like nobody ever tried to find them, nobody ever tried to help them. They've been alone. That they've been abandoned, completely and utterly abandoned. And it would probably be more than just that. It's like repetitious experience after experience of feeling like nobody wants them, nobody loves them, nobody cares what happens to them. God abandoned them even, because the Hierophant did come out with that. Even if they don't believe in a higher power, like the system has failed them. Okay, so moving on. Wow. Biggest challenge and obstacle, I think, would be that their struggle with that and the toll it has taken on their health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Tell me about the moon, please. Why is that here for the biggest challenge or obstacle? I don't want to, this might be a trigger warning. I mean, it is a trigger warning. For some of you, this person, they could literally struggle with like suicidal thoughts. Because to have all that pain and then the moon show up, the moon can definitely represent like chronic depression. Tell me about the moon. Some of them could have even been abused as children. Tell me about the moon, please. Why is that here for the biggest challenge or obstacle? Clarify the moon. We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so how are they going to show up? I don't know that they will. Not in a way that would be very obvious. They could reach out in small ways that's kind of like subliminal messages, or like they look at you, it would be easy to miss, I think, because this person does not have the energy even to take action. There's a lack of action here with the Ace of Wands showing up in the challenge position. There's a lack of initiative, drive, ambition, motivation, or just plain old inability to take action, to initiate something. Tell me one more, please, with the Ace of Wands and the Moon. One more with the Ace of Wands, okay. 30 of Pentacles. You guys could work together, or you could know them from work. You could know of them through work, like, so they could be like a regular customer, or vice versa, you could regularly show up at their work. I feel like this person has to very tediously, they can only do one thing at a time. I say that because of this card here. Like, look at how he's watering each one in succession. So I think they probably easily get overwhelmed, and so they can only tend to one thing, and it doesn't leave a whole lot of room. Like, they do it because they know they have to do it. I mean, there's want, there's desire there too, but it's so overshadowed by what's hidden here by the Moon. I want to look at that one. I really don't want to. I love this deck, but it's so big and it actually kind of hurts my fingers. I know that sounds silly, but the Moon. Tell me about the Moon. Why is it here? Why is it here? Clarify the Moon for me, please. The biggest challenge and obstacle. 1, 2, 3. The Hermit. Yeah, Virgo energy there. They're used to being alone. They're used to doing things on their own. They're used to tending to their own problems. It's not that they've never wanted or needed help. It's just like they've never felt that anyone cared enough to help them. Look at that. That's pitiful. Underneath the Moon, this person is highly introverted or highly like introspective, but to an extreme. Like, they literally might be a hermit. They don't get out much. They don't have, if they have any friends, they're not, they're limited. This person feels all alone in the big wide world. But I get a sense of, there's such a small spark of hope. Like, look at the way he's caught the firefly in the jar. There's still this tiny seed of hope that he waters, or she. Don't pay attention to the gender, and just say he, because he on the card. And the Hermit is generally a he, but oh boy. They could be on some type of medication that makes them feel like a zombie as well. But more so than that, I think it's just they struggle a great deal. Maybe they've always struggled. Okay. King of Wands. Yeah, it's not that the desire isn't there, they just don't know how to do it because they're the Hermit trying to... They wish that they could be the King of Wands, which is somebody who does take action. But there's just a lack of physical energy. I don't know why they feel led astray, but it's, again, very specific storyline. Somebody that they trusted and abused them, or abandoned them, or did something that made, like they were a prominent enough figure in their life that that was the one thing that kind of snapped them as far as the ability to trust. And anyway, I don't want to sit there too long. That's okay. What do they want? What do they desire? What are their true motives and intentions? Tell me about the Empress and the Chariot, please. Clarify. It's like they wish they could see themselves like this, or someone would see them like this. Someone strong, someone capable. Tell me about it. What does this person want? One, two, Three of Cups. Yeah, they wish that they could get out of the rut, get out of the endless maze of their own head, but also their heart, because Cups deals with feelings. I don't think they have any faith. If they're looking directly at you, or if they're just thinking relationship, what they want versus what they believe they could actually get are two very different things. They really struggle with self-image or belief in themselves, faith in themselves. Tell me one more. Tell me one more. Yeah, it's crippling sadness, sorrow, self-doubt too is there. Tell me more. Three Cups, Empress. Or what does this person want? Okay. And the Moon. Oh man. Dude, this is heartbreaking. They want so much to be the person that others see as the Empress and progressing through life like they were the Chariot, which is forward momentum, success, balance. But look at, she's got skin, but when she looks at her reflection, all she sees is bones, a skeleton, the skeleton of herself. And I think this is what the person struggles with. Their self-image is completely, they can't see past the Moon. That's the biggest challenge and obstacle, and it's taking over what they want. This is a person that's lost all faith. They have this ideal, but they don't believe. It's like it's something that belongs to someone else. It's not meant for them. So it's almost like a self-admonishment, like if they could envision their dream spouse, they immediately shut it down with it, like, you'll never have that. Look at you. Look at yourself. You're pathetic. That's what I'm getting from this. Nobody could possibly love you. And this is what they tell themselves. And the worst part is they've come to believe it. This is probably a person that doesn't even like to see themselves in a mirror. Maybe they don't go out much because they're terrified of seeing that reflected to them via other people. Like having that confirmed. So what they want is success and progress, like taking the shape of a person and putting it into action. Okay, they have this ideal partner that they would love to come to fruition, but they don't see that they would ever have that. So how will they show up with the Eight of Swords? This is surrounded by self-doubt. The Eight of Swords is all about feeling trapped in your own head, being imprisoned within yourself. It's a self-imposed prison. So this is why I'm saying I'm not sure that this person will show up. They may want, but they'll want from a distance. And meanwhile, they're talking shit, mad shit about themselves. Will they look on and, like if it's you specifically, if it's you're the person they want, or they would love to approach, they tell themselves constantly, she or he would never say yes. Tell me about that Eight of Swords. Why is that here? For how this... Wait, no, what this person has to offer. Sorry, same thing though. They can't offer anything because of those reasons. At least that's what they tell themselves. And to be fair, yeah. Knight of Cups. I think they have this whole idea, like they craft these scripts in their head about what they would say if they had the courage to say it, but then they immediately shut themselves down. They want to come forward, they want to express themselves, they want to reach out, but they can't get past that prison that they're in. Tell me one more. I don't get bad vibes from this. I get somebody that the world has never really truly seen, and they feel so far removed from everything, from life. Tell me more. Knight of Cups, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Eight of Swords. For what does this person have to offer? They have love to offer. They have, it seemed like a good heart. Six of Swords. Yeah, they turn back. They lose courage. This is a safer place to them than presenting themselves as the Knight of Cups. Because the Knight of Cups can feel rejection, and that's what this person is. This is what this card is. Someone that feels like they've been rejected, that they've been abandoned, that they've been neglected. That the world sees some useful idiot. This is what they tell themselves. They're useless. They're not loved. They're not lovable. Tell me about that Knight of Cups, from what this person has to offer. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Let me finish out this and then I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, what they want they could offer. They have a lot to offer as far as love. But they have no one that they would feel safe enough to show that to. Most of it is self-sabotage. But it's not exactly, like, they've had enough experience, I think, with it that it's kind of become their cathedral, their safe space, the place they go and they pray. That's their prayer. Like an unholy mantra. You're not good enough. Good grief. 1, 2, 3. Hangman, yeah, there it is. Like, they're not... hold on. Okay, God. Here's why I like this. It's horrible for this person. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, but I do like this because there's a part of them that knows and is very aware. Yesterday I did a reading of someone that was aware that they could hurt, but they do it anyway because they enjoyed it. This is a person that is aware of the pain that they could inflict because they're not in the right. They're not right. They're not well. They know it. But it's also kind of, like I said, it's become safe. Instead of seeking to change it, to their defense, they're convinced that it can't be changed. They have been indoctrinated into hating themselves. I think this guy up here is actually part of the trauma, but it's also their self. Whatever this person has gone through, it was probably like nightmare fuel, I'm gonna guess. Or it just impacted them so much, so deeply. It did real damage. Like, I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, but this person needs help. Alright, how are they going to offer? So that's what they want, what they have to offer. How are they going to offer it? So I got that confused. I thought that was, for some reason, how they're going to show up, but that's not that card. That's what they have to offer. Honestly, they don't have a lot to offer, but it's because they're so, like, I would say this is PTSD. That's what this is. This is somebody that's suffering from PTSD or severe depression, crippling, self-loathing. Tell me about that Four of Wands for how this person is going to show up. How are they going to, or what action will they take with that Four of Wands? Tell me about it. And you know, the moon is all about what's hidden, so maybe this person hides it really well. Maybe they will approach with that Four of Wands. Tell me more. 1. Okay, let's see what that is. Okay, so if they do approach, They're not going to reveal how much they're suffering. They're going to be wearing a false mask. I don't think it's with the intention, like malicious intent. They're going to show up offering small. They're going to keep it small, but they're also, with the Eight of Cups here, they've already got one foot. They've got a foot in the door to turn back. Because they're going into it with the belief that it's not going to work, it's not going to happen. That Eight of Cups is like leaving on a hair trigger, I feel. Just based on the story that's unfolded here. Like the moment they think that somebody's going to reject them, they'll be gone. I will say, kind of commend them if they do come in, because it takes a lot to go against all of this, but especially that, the energy we got there. Alright, tell me more. One more please with the Page of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. One more with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, please. Oh my god, really? A song just came to my head. I've got one hand in my pocket. I think Jewel sang it. And the other one, I don't even know the rest of the lyrics. But that brief little thing popped in my head. Because I got one hand in my pocket. And the other one, something. Sorry. I want to look up that song. It might be relevant. I don't know, but I haven't thought of that song in probably a decade or more. And my head is a radio, so I think that says something. I'm going to look up that song and see what those lyrics are. Tell me one more. One more, please. Tell me more. Specifically that one line. There might be something in there. It's okay. Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, they're bluffing. They are bluffing. They are puffing themselves up a little bit. So I think that first interpretation that I made was that they were going to be wearing a false mask. I don't sense malicious intent, but I will say that I don't agree with it, because with issues like this, the other person, but then again, it could just be like, we all want to make a first good impression. We don't like meet somebody and just spill all our baggage on the first date or the first initial. That would be a little weird if I walked up to you and just told you my whole life story and then my name. Like overshare. But they are gonna approach, but it is a little bit of a bluff here. With the Queen of Swords clarified by the Emperor, that's strong Libra, but Gemini, Aquarius, and then this is Aries energy. This does not at all match the truth. They're going to come in with a lot of bravado. Going to seem very put together, very well spoken, very like, I wouldn't say eloquent, but the Queen of Swords gets her point across very well. She's very articulate and very direct. But with that Eight of Cups, I do feel like, again, they're going to keep it small, but they're also going to keep, they're going to have an escape plan. Okay, they're going to know where all the exits are in case things go wrong, and then they can, yeah, they're definitely going to take an action here. So, you must have made a good, like, a strong impression on this person for them to be brave enough, based on what I've seen here. Like, getting this person to do this would be like an act of God or a miracle. Okay, so let's look at your advice. What are your messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, and advice for Taurus regarding this person, regarding the situation? Tell me about the Magician here, please, for advice. That's Gemini, Virgo energy, Magician. Tell me about your advice, messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, advice, only what serves towards Taurus's best interest, greatest good, highest potential. Tell me more. 1, 2, 3. I think for whatever reason they just want you to know up front. And I'm going to be honest, I feel for this person. This is like a very tragic, heartbreaking story, and you want to help this person. But you also don't want to invest if they're not willing to help themselves. Because they could drag you down, not meaning to, again, not with malicious intent, not to hurt you, but to put so much responsibility on you to fix all their problems would be unfair. So I think they just want you to know right now up front that this person is deceiving you when they approach. I do not get the energy of somebody who is out to hurt. But what do they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. It's not quite the right saying for this, or parable, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever there's the proper term. They are being dishonest. And in a way that is manipulation. Tell me one more with the 7 of Swords and the Magician. This is about deception, manipulation of facts or intentions, but I don't. Maybe it's because they've got a soft heart, but I really don't see that on this person. They're not willfully setting out to. Alright, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you have to know what you're getting in for. There is a strong offer here. There is real potential here, which I said here. But what it's going to cost you, you have to know what you're getting, what you're signing up for with this person. For some Taurus or Tauruses out there, there is somebody coming towards you that is in a lot of pain, and unintentionally they're going to affect you. They're going to impact you. That sadness can't be faked forever. So you need to be aware and make a decision based on that truth. Tell me about, alright, fine. Tell me about the Magician and the 7 of Swords. They're gonna sabotage this. So that's gonna leave up a lot of the work on you. To ease their mind, to comfort them, to prove that you're not like all the rest, that you're not gonna hurt them. And that might not be something you want to sign up for. Not everybody can, and not everybody should, and, you know, it's not a healthy dynamic. So as much as I feel for this person, I understand why this is here. Yeah, the Tower, the King of Swords, and what else? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, just be aware. Be aware that if you involve yourself with this person, if you don't have a good foundation, and you're also on shaky ground, let's say, you guys would not do well together. And you might not even do well together even if you do have a strong foundation. Because this person is literally a walking time bomb. The mask is going to slip. And this would be getting involved with a person that is chronically ill, chronically depressed. In some way they are wounded. And wounded in a way that you probably can't fix, and you might literally fail trying. The Tower is about upheaval, destruction, devastation. I don't think this person is setting out to hurt you, but I think not knowing what you're signing up for will hurt you. So, unfortunately, in a way, you are being deceived. Let's look at the probable outcome. Justice. Tell me about the probable outcome here. Again, not definitive. Tarot cannot define or dictate. Dictate free will. And it shouldn't be used to make major decisions, especially, good grief, on a general reading. This is not a personal reading. Tell me about justice for probable. Okay. King of Wands. I think you'll know the right thing to do. But also, the truth will come out about this person. It will be revealed. And that will lead to a major decision. A final verdict. I think someone, probably you, will choose to walk away from this. But you're doing it not only in your own best interest, but theirs too. Because they are very self-destructive. I don't think they're doing a whole lot. Maybe they are, but maybe they're trying the same thing over and over and they haven't tried something new. Maybe this person is just can't be helped. I don't know. I don't think that's true. But some people are really traumatized in a way that they're forever changed. Eight of Pentacles. A lot of work would have to go into this to make things right, to balance things out, to make things fair. Tell me about that King of Cups. I feel like this is someone walking away. Choosing. Am I right about that? It could just be about a decision. Okay, let's see what that is. Yeah, it's the Nine of Swords again. Yeah, it causes too much anxiety, too much stress, too much. Their energy affects you. It leaches onto you. If nothing is done here. I think that's why your advice is to, beware, be aware. Overall potential, real world life, real world, long-term potential. What is the potential of this connection? Tell me about the potential. Here's what I see from this. This is like somebody, this person, holy shit, the potential here is amazing though. But this is a person that is playing the part of someone that they think would be in a relationship, would be a good partner, but they don't feel it inside. So it's coming from, it's like playing hand shadows, like shadows on the wall. What is that? Is it hand shadows? It's not hand shadows, there's something, whatever. It's like pretend, playing pretend. Fake it till you make it. But there's real genuine connection here, or there could be. Tell me one more, please. The Lovers is significant, highly, highly significant for a connection that is, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, strong connection, real connection. Tell me. But it's being led by a page, which is like a child. I don't think this person knows what they're doing. They're just playing a part that they think. It's like somebody watching movies, and they come up with this theory that that's how the real world works. They don't know love because they've never had it. Tell me one more. One, it's Gemini energy. Also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that's 2. Sorry. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's major potential here. But it's also imbalanced. It's a struggle based on this. I mean, you might have your own issues, but we're looking at them. So it's 2 people trying to find a balance in order to become a whole. So yes, there is major potential. It's just a question of, do you want to get involved in this? Like I said, it's not for everyone. And if you don't have a strong sense of yourself, this probably wouldn't be a good relationship. In fact, it wouldn't be. Because that energy would, invariably, it would leak onto you. So if you struggle with depression, or if you struggle with self-doubt, or you struggle, mentally, emotionally, whatever, this person would actually make it worse for you. But the potential is here. So I think it's up to you, which is why the outcome is the Justice card, to make that decision. Well, it's also up to them, if they work on themselves, I think you guys could see this through. But they would have to do real time work. Like step up and take on a massive overhaul. It might even be a lifelong thing, especially if this is coming from childhood and it's never left them. I mean, if this is a person that's just struggling in the moment, but that's not the main thing I'm getting here. This is somebody that's struggled for a long time. But anyway, Taurus, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, or if it comes and you want to come back and share your story. Like, share, subscribe, whatever, however you see fit, or whatever. I'm tired, sorry. Yeah, thank you to everyone who stopped in, stayed, or left, it doesn't matter. Every little bit of support helps. I appreciate you all, especially when you help the algorithm by hitting that like button or commenting. I enjoy, and it gives others courage to share theirs too. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day to those of you that may be a father, and yeah, talk to you soon.